So maybe we'll do it this way. First, we'll read it, and if the interpreters could interpret, I'll also read the stage directions.
I'm so sorry to ask. I'm trying to figure. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, Anna.
Because I have this problem with Zoom today, which I'm going to try and fix before our next meeting. I actually can't see when there's no sound. It's a very weird problem. So I just would really love to see the signing.
So
I'm trying to think. We did the same thing before.
Yeah.
I think it was Kat and I took turns signing. Should we do the signing part then? Should we do the same thing again right now? It's the same problem though. It doesn't matter who's in.
Same problem.
Because Anna still can't see us signing.
Yeah. Anna, it is being recorded.
Yeah.
So
maybe just send me the recording.
You can also clip it and send it
that
to
would
you.
be great. Let's stick with that.
Scene 8, the affair. Leah is with her lover.
Hold my hand. No one's watching. I long, I crave, I need you. Oh, your touch makes me a woman. You crackle and hum. You thrill me. Your voice ignites me.
Thud, quake, shake, split my heart, crack my soul. I'm sick. I'll choke. I'll spew. What is she saying? She's not my Leah. Who is she now?
Always a little bit awkward when you start with new collaborators. I have a long history of collaborating. It's my favorite way of working as an artist, and in a deep, meaningful way. But it is all, you know, it's just the truth that it's always awkward when you start with a collaborator because you don't know how to be with each other. You don't know each other yet, and you don't know sort of what the territory is in terms of how honest you can be, and you know, how comfortable the situation is going to be. I'd say that working with Jack and Catherine, Jack, the co-creator and co-librettist, and Catherine, the co-director, was really neat because right away they articulated that the deaf community is very blunt and very direct and don't skirt around things. And I was like, that's perfect. That's perfect for collaboration. When I got to see Catherine and Jack act out the ASL interpretation of the English libretto, it was so beautiful. And we did it a couple of times. And each time it was so beautiful and so meaningful.
Super interesting.
I agree.
No,
I'm trying to time the first ones with Paul's text. So I was trying to time it through with, so I felt like we could go at least 2.5 times through Leah's text.
But I was thinking like of immediately flipping it, and then so we would just turn them, and you would then hear the other side of the story and watch the other side of the story. So the next time around we would hear what Leah is saying to her lover, and we would vice versa. As we would actually hear what Paul had been signing, and we would watch what Leah said to her lover. So by the end of like a 5-minute window, we would have.
I getcha. So then Leah first would voice it.
I was worried about Zoom being, or online being an environment where we could all work, but it actually settled in very quickly. Being able to talk to my deaf collaborators and to everyone, and have the interpreters show me right here what that process is, was so useful. I feel like I learned so much because it was all laid out in front of me on the screen. I think when there's a language barrier, it can slow the pace of conversation sometimes. And so in those early episodes when we were meeting, I could feel everyone was a little frustrated as we were working through the technology and taking time and passing the conch and passing the conversation round. But actually, once the pacing set up, I found that became a real benefit, because I was actually having time to think for a change, because I'm the kind of person, when there's silence, I tend to just babble and fill the space. So actually having the time and the structure that was on board because of this unique group of people, that was really useful.
I mean, when you're trying to turn, the hearing work together. I like the first one. Give me freedom of your sound. Playing is Jack and me through Zoom. But really, I like the original writer. With the team built with the team.
And I think that's the kind of like choices that are made in a staging will also tell us like what one we're trying to highlight in that, you know, in that instance, and where we want that our attention to. And so
I think the way you were describing a memory of something, that's exactly the way I want people to remember this piece, that they can't remember whether a line was sung or signed or on text, and that's the hazy memory we want here.